What is up in the loop, fans? It's Drew here at Lake Winnepesaukah. Don't worry, everyone calls it Lake Winnie. I do too. I just attempted the name once. Here for a quick fun day on our adventures up to a wedding in Tennessee. Figured we'd stop at Lake Winnie, have a good time. So we're gonna come in here for a couple hours, check out, see what we can find, and all of the good, exciting stuff that Lake Winnie has to offer. Like this flat ride out here. I don't even know what that is, but I've never seen anything like that before. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna step inside and have a good time. Theming! It's actually cannonballs. Because this ride is called the Cannonball. Definitely the signature attraction here. It's pretty old. A lot of good airtime. The Cannonball roller coaster. In fact, it is an Ace Coaster landmark. Let's check that out. Presented in 2017. Yeah, pretty good airtime on this ride. See it dropping down here. And the little hops there. And then zooming in, you got the big funny hill right here. So some pretty good airtime. Nothing spectacular. I wouldn't race out the air, but it's really smooth, really fun for what kind of coaster it is. So no real complaints about Cannonball. It's just it's kind of here. It's sweet how it has buzz bars and it runs with the old style of using hand brakes rather than automatic braking system. Overall, Cannonball's not a bad ride. I would recommend it if you're here. Check it out. But it's not like a wow coaster, like, oh, I'm blown away by it. Wild Lightning is the park's wild mouse ride. You can see it's currently stopped there. Not only time today was stopped there, as you can see by this right here. So it's pretty aggressive, wild. Probably one of the more intense wild mouse I've ever been on. So if you're really into these rides, you'll like it. If not, just ride it for the credit. But here is the Wild Lightning. All right, Lucy, would you consider that a roller coaster?
No.
Why not?
It doesn't go anywhere. It's just back and forth.
So you wouldn't say that's a record looping roller coaster?
It is not.
All right. But they do have a Larson looper here. Larry would disagree with you, but you know what? To each his own. So we got a big lake here at Lake Winnepesaukah. Originally a swimming pool. Its first season here, which is in the 1920s. And then after that, they actually built a swimming pool. But originally you swam in this lake, which we learned was originally a home to Native American campgrounds. So what an interesting thing. In the 1700s, this is where Native Americans used to come hang out by the green waters. And now here you are, there's a family amusement park on the same spot. So that's what the lake is here at Lake Winnie. So I have no idea what this building was before it was offices, but it looks like a fun house or something like that. No way this used to just always be offices. Let me know if you know. Over here we got a 1916 Philadelphia Toboggan Company Carrousel. Hand-carved horses. They're slowly refurbishing it. The organ is fully functional, although that was refurbished in 2006. And you can see like this horse right here. This one right here has been newly redone. Some of them are a little older than others, but you know, it's pretty sweet. I think it's nice that they have something like this still going strong. The most important question about the antique cars? Who is Henry, and why does he have his own garage? Alright, everybody, hold on tight. The Titanic departs in 30 minutes. I don't actually think my steering does anything.
Maybe not.
Wacky Factory is the park's dark ride. It's got those old school style banging right through those doors. It's got some strobe light effects and all that kind of good stuff. It's fine. It's not like the world's wowest regional theme park dark ride or anything like that. But you know what? It is here, so you can get on the Wacky Factory with no wait here at Lake Winnie. Kind of neat. Here on the lake, the paddle boats are included with admission. Normally you have to pay extra for these at some parks, but not here. If you want a paddle boat in the hot sun on the lake, by all means, all you need is the life vest, and you can come on down and paddle boat away. Over here we got Pirate, which is the swinging boat ride. Swings out over the lake, slowly getting started here. It eventually gets much higher, but it swings out over the lake, which is awesome. Check it out, it's an old-timey Ferris wheel. These things are fun. They creep me out, but they're fun. And creepy, but fun. The Lake Winnie Classic is the Boat Chute. Comes, drops you down here into the lake. One of the original water rides. Pretty awesome. It takes you through this dark tunnel through the woods that you can really only see by the train. Drops you down, gets you wet. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff here at Lake Winnie. But look how sweet it is. It just tucked into the trees like that. Here comes the Boat Chute. Classic water ride goodness, and that guy rode all by himself. You know what they say, what happens in the Boat Chute stays in the Boat Chute. Giggity. Another classic, we've got the Tilt-A-Whirl. Do you know where your trash goes? In the clown mouth. You know, Great Adventure has a really tall one of these. But here we've got a really small one of these. Parachute drops. I am not going to bust my ass, so I will not be riding the Fun Slide. But next to the Fun Slide, you've got this really small looking top spin. I don't know what exactly this is because it's not quite a top spin, but it definitely is like a small version of it, and it looks terrifying. It definitely flips you around, but makes lots of loud noises. It's called the Twister. What do you think? What is this guy? I didn't know they made small versions of a top spin. So, Lake Winnie's got a giant picnic grove. If you want to bring picnic supplies and all that kind of stuff to eat here, you're more than welcome to do that. However, you can't bring fast food in. We saw somebody with bagels. They were in trouble for bringing fast food in. But other than that, you're welcome to. But really neat here is the cake house. If you're celebrating your kid's birthday, feel free to celebrate with them inside the cake house, as traditions never die, and this has been here for a long time. Celebrate your birthday inside that cake house. Hey, what's the flying elephant's name? If you would have guessed Dumbo, you would have been wrong, as these are not Dumbo the flying elephants, it's Jumbo the flying elephants. See, check it out, it's Jumbo. Jumbo. Over the lake here, we've got the Sky Ride. Takes you over the lake and back in a nice, picturesque, scenic view of the entire park from the sky. It's actually pretty sweet. Good breeze up there. You can see the giant fish that are in this lake below, and a good view of the Boat Chute. And now for an aerial view of Lake Winnie. With the wild lightning right there. And then over here, Cannonball. It's their classic wooden roller coaster. Swings. And of course, the lake of Lake Winnie. Love the swings. I just wish they swung out over the water a little bit more. If this thing was built maybe like 3 feet closer to the water, that would have been really neat. A couple of flat rides here. We've got the Orbiter, which everyone gave me crap last time I was here because I didn't ride it. Well, I'm not going to ride it today either. Not that type of ride. And then over here, it's the Genie, which I feel like is new. It's definitely more brightly colored than all of the other rides here. So I would guess the Genie is a new ride. If I remember, it was like a Rocco plane was there before. Couldn't tell you, but it's a round up. It looks brand new. But this is what the Orbiter does, and absolutely not. No way. It's like a scrambler in the sky. I would never ride that. Who would ride that? No way. But that is the Orbiter right there. It looks like I would throw up. I'd get so sick. I would have to go to this trash can right here and throw up in it. Over here we got the bumper cars, which we actually have more downed bumper cars than people bumping. Look at that. There are more downed cars than up cars on the bumper cars here today at Lake Winnie. The pathway just kind of ends. You notice swimming and wading is prohibited. But there's no real fence to stop me from going in there. Interesting. Another classic fly ride, the Matterhorn. It's like one of those Himalaya style rides. Exciting. And credit horse. Be advised, there's a wacky worm here. So if you need to get your wacky worm credit on, you got one right here. And it's next to the Scrambler, which is scrambling rather slow as far as scramblers go. Maybe it'll pick up. But old Americana kind of classic-y Scrambler ride is here as well. Something kind of neat that Lake Winnie's got on display is their brass ring awards from IAAPA. So they won a couple of those, and they have some other IAAPA stuff here on display. The 2016 Telly Award. I don't know what that is, but that's also there. So they got all their award-winning stuff here at Lake Winnie. So we got a little guest book here. And look, check it out. Here's the Drew the Intern from In the Loop Podcast. We're here on 720. And we'll end today with the shot of the park map. So you can see a giant lake here in the middle. Got your water park Sokia over there. Cannonball running through the back of the park. And all the way up front. Big map, lots of fun. Thanks for watching this video and all of our other videos here. Oh, I was right. It's a flyoplane on the map. It's now that roundup. Interesting. Well, thank you for watching this video and all of our other videos. Facebook.com/InTheLoopPodcast, and I will see you on the midway.